Hi guys, we're back again. This week on Instagram I've asked all of you to suggest video ideas to me, what you want to see me film, and I got loads of good ideas, so I'm going to be doing all of them at some point. But today I thought I would do my most anticipated for the rest of the year. So as of today it's the 20th of September, so I'm counting any films that are released in the UK between now and the 31st of December. So thank you very much to Harry_Kimber on Instagram for suggesting this video idea. I am going to do them from 5 to 1, 5 being the least anticipated and 1 being the most, but these are all my most anticipated of the year, if that makes sense. In at number 5 for my most anticipated film of autumn/winter is the remake of Suspiria. When I first heard they were remaking it, I was like, don't fix it if it ain't broke, you know, like just leave a good film be. I watched Suspiria for the first time in my European cinema module at uni and it was weird, but I love weird films. I think if it's done right, then this can be a messed up film. And I'm very, very excited for that. I do think it's going to be done right because the director is, of course, Luca Guadagnino. I'm so sorry if I said that wrong. He, of course, directed Call Me By Your Name, which is in my top 5 films of all time. So I have no doubts in my mind that the director of this film was more than capable of doing this remake and doing Suspiria justice. In at number 4 is another remake. I guess you could call it another remake, I'm not sure, but it's Robin Hood, starring Taron Egerton and Jamie Foxx. I'm a massive fan of the Kingsman films. I love Taron Egerton. I loved him in Eddie the Eagle. I think he's a brilliant actor and he's destined for great things. The only real reservation I do have about Robin Hood is that it kind of feels like from the trailers anyway that Eggsy has been picked up from Kingsman and put into Robin Hood. And I really don't want Taron Egerton to get sort of typecasted in all future films because he is a great talent. However, the film could prove me completely wrong. Who knows? Maybe he'll take it in a completely different direction than I'm expecting. Number 3 most anticipated for the rest of this year is Bad Times at the El Royale. From the moment I first saw this trailer, I was like, this is a film I'm gonna love. If I don't, I'm gonna be so disappointed. The sort of dark noirish tone it has to it and the soundtrack in the trailer and the cast are all so promising to me. The trailer itself is more than entertaining to me. I can sit and watch the trailer on repeat. So I'm hoping that it's not a case of when the trailer just shows all the best bits from the film and the film is a bit pants. Right, we're at the top 2 now and both of these films are basically on par, but for the sake of the video I did put them in order. So in second place for my most anticipated for the rest of the year is First Man. So, it's going to be impossible for me to talk about this film without making a La La Land reference, but it's got to be done because it's starring Ryan Gosling and it's directed by Damien Chazelle. Is that not enough to sell you on a film? Like, the minute I heard them two were working together again, I was like, it can be a film about someone that eats poo and I would watch it, honestly. And not only that, Claire Foy, she is wonderful and I think she's going to be so good alongside Ryan Gosling. I'm really excited to see them two work together. I'm just excited as well to see how the film depicts the whole moon landing and Neil Armstrong's journey and sort of the emotions behind it. I think this film is going to be one of sacrifice and love and family and danger, and all of them tick a lot of boxes for me, and the biggest box being Ryan Gosling. And in at number 1, I'm so excited for this film I can't even deal with it. I'm going to buy me and my mum IMAX tickets to Bohemian Rhapsody opening night because it looks incredible. First of all, I love a sort of biopic film. I love music-based films, not necessarily musicals, but music-based films, and I love Rami Malek. And I think Rami Malek is so well cast in this film. I know I'm not the first person to say that, and I won't be the last person to say that, but Rami Malek looks exactly like Freddie Mercury. It's almost scary. All the trailers that have been released about the film are incredible, and also just watching interviews where you can hear Rami Malek speak so passionately about becoming Freddie Mercury, and also the fact that he got such acceptance from the other members of Queen and Freddie's family just shows that he was such a good casting decision. I think this could be an Oscar nomination for Rami Malek. And actually, I think possibly an Oscar nomination for Ryan Gosling playing Neil Armstrong. They are my top 5 most anticipated films for the rest of this year. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Comment down below what your most anticipated films of the year are. And me and Alfie will see you for another video very soon.